How was the night?
HR, they stopped asking for gang affiliations. So now I got this drilling crew that's half Bloods, half Crips, who decided to have a gunfight in the fucking man camp last night.
Can't wait for straw. It ain't Easter yet.
It's gonna be 95 today. I'd say it's Easter enough, wouldn't you? God damn it, Dale. How many times am I gonna have to tell you to pour the beans in a fucking bowl? You burn up a microwave a week putting them fucking cans in there.
Tastes different in a bowl.
No, they don't. They taste exactly the fucking same.
It tastes different. Well, shit, I guess cowboy culture's out the fucking window with you two, huh?
You see a cowboy in this room, you point him out.
We gotta get paid on this fire deal, Tommy. You burned up 8,000 acres. We're sitting on a $300,000 loss.
I didn't burn up anything. Fire burned it.
Started by a faulty switch on your pump jack.
And it's spread by 50-mile-an-hour wind. It's got Act of God written all over it. If it hadn't been for that wind, that thing don't spread past 50 meters.
Listen, MTEC's been a good partner. That's why we didn't join that class action. But we suffered real damages, and we need to be reimbursed.
Boys, we eating or just arguing?
Just arguing now, honey.
You're right.
Listen, if we pay for surface damages, we're admitting fault.
You are at fault.
So are you. It started on your client's land. And they got a fire crew over there. They didn't stop it. They didn't even try.
We'll sign an NDA.
Because that's worth the paper it's printed on?
Listen, we will not let you drill another well until this is handled.
Okay, how about this? I pay you $300,000, but it's for a solar lease.
My client doesn't want solar on the ranch.
We don't sell solar panels. We're a fucking oil company. But I can justify payment on solar rights or wind.
What time period are you talking about?
Well, I don't give a shit. Make it 6 months. I just don't want to have to pay you damages.
I think I can make that fly.
I don't see why you couldn't. That's easier than selling pussy at a men's prison.
I found that offensive, sir.
To who, the pussy or the prisoners?
I find it difficult to do business with people who offend me.
Well, you see, we're not in business together. We lease your mineral rights, and in exchange for that, we pay you $2.5 million a year and maintain your roads and dig your stock tanks. So don't delude yourself into thinking you're a rancher. You're an oil man who spends the money we give you on cattle. If it hadn't been for us, your family would have lost that ranch in the 50s. So you just say thank you, take the $300,000 for the grass, and then I keep sending you $200,000 checks every month. But don't you dare pretend that I offend you. You smile and say, I'll take it.
Very good offer. I recommend you take it.
I'll take it, but I ain't smiling.
I guess not. It takes a check to make you do that, doesn't it?
I can't wait for the day when you and everyone like you leaves this place.
You might want to think that through. Because if I'm gone, that means the oil's gone. If the oil's gone, that means the money's gone. And that means you're gone.
Tommy!
What kind is it?
I don't know, the fucking big kind?
Does it have rattles on its tail?
Fuck. Yes.
Well, don't touch it.
I don't know what to do. What do I do? Can I walk away?
That'd be at the top of my list, yeah.
Oh my God, it's moving.
I don't understand why you're not moving. God damn it.
You didn't have to kill it.
Well, I didn't have to kill it till you stood there and dared the goddamn thing to bite you. It left him one option. Good set of rattles there.
That looks like Daddy. sorry son of a bitch.
You want another drink?
I gotta drive, and so do you.
Well, ain't no alcohol in this.
Those are non-alcoholic.
Yeah, they're non-alcoholic if you're an alcoholic.
I swear to God, Barney's a trust fund kid that bartends for fun because he damn sure don't want to tip. No, I divorced Whiskey about 9 years ago.
Remember us, motherfucker?
Matter of fact, the same week I divorced her.
You got a side piece?
Daddy, you don't have another daughter, do you?
First off, goddamn girls. No, honey, you're my only daughter. And by the way, you have to have a main piece before you can have a side piece, and I ain't got either one. This is Rebecca Falcon. She's an attorney representing the company.
Sounds like a fucking Marvel character.
It's pronounced Falcone, and it sounds like it's Italian.
We just got out of court.
Well, it looks like it went well.
Why are you here?
We wanted a drink. She's on spring break. I mean, she should be drinking. Come on.
This is Alito's Mother of the Year, in case you're wondering.
Thank you.
Well, y'all enjoy it, because we're about to head out.
Together?
Well, as a matter of coincidence, we will be leaving the cafe at the same time, and we're going to get in different cars and go to our respective homes. Not that I owe you a fucking explanation.
Well, you don't want to stay for supper?
No, honey.
Yeah, Tommy. Pay for supper. Your lawyer and her lips are welcome to join us.
You know, I'm sure she'd rather go home and push her cuticles back with a fucking screwdriver.
I'd love to join.
Well, suit yourself.
You have a table right there.
Now, you know this has the potential to become a real scene. You understand that, right?
I have a funny feeling I'm gonna learn a lot about you tonight, Tommy.
Let me get this.
I already got it.
Hey, honey. Is he asleep?
He's talking with his girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Shouldn't eat that shit, Dale.
They sell it in a hospital, Angela. How bad can it be?
Your boy's either real tough or real lucky, Tommy.
You been in with him yet?
He's talking with his girlfriend. Figured I'd give him that after all he's been through.
Who is his fucking girlfriend?
Oh my God! Look at my little angel. What the fuck?
I know. What,
Look at him, Tommy!
what happened to don't freak him
You
out?
better find the fuckers that did this.
Mom?
I'm here, baby.
We know that, honey. The whole hospital knows. I know you got a Xanax on you, so go out in the hallway and take it. And wait till it kicks in before you come back, okay? How about that?
I'm gonna be right outside, baby, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Sorry about that. She gets worked up over the kids.
I'm Mexican. No explanation needed.
Baby. Honey.
Oh, she fucked me!
You have two choices. You can sleep on your stomach and suck on that pillow like a fucking inmate, or you can wear a mask like Maverick and Top Gun. I'm not listening to that shit for the next 30 years.
What was I snoring?
Does the two-headed whore win the dick-sucking contest?
I'll just go sleep on the fucking couch.
You're not going to sleep at all. You have to go get our baby.
Is she not home yet?
No.
What's her curfew?
She don't have a curfew, but this is her location. I mean, she has not moved in 45 minutes. This girl runs around like a ferret at a fucking party.
What is that?
It's an eye tracker.
Does she know you have a GPS locator on her?
Of course she doesn't know.
Honey, it's the first time she's been out since she's been here.
It's our baby. Our tiny little baby. Motionless in the desert. And you're not curious as to why? Maybe some serial killer drugged her and is peeling her skin off as we speak. But you go sleep on the fucking couch, you snoring, drooling motherfucker.
God damn it.
You do that.
All right, let me have it.
Oh, I plan to. Your son lives with one of the victim's wife. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Didn't think that's information worth sharing?
It's a new development.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. Because she had a fucking husband 3 weeks ago. What are the odds that on his first day, he just happens to be assigned by you to that workover crew, and on that first day, a pump jack, not a drilling rig, not a workover rig, but a pump jack explodes and kills the husband of the woman he now lives
Hang on a second. What are you trying to say?
I'm not done. It turns out that this worm is 2 months from a petroleum engineering degree with a minor in geology. Couple this with the fact that pump jacks are so stable a means of extracting oil, they go unmonitored for years. Years. There are pump jacks installed in the 1930s that are still in use. In fact, pump jacks are so reliable, it would likely take a petroleum engineer to get one to blow. And one happened to be there. What are the odds? What are the odds he is the only witness to survive? And what are the odds he would know to counter on a settlement agreement? It was presented as a payout, not an offer. And just like that, his little girlfriend is a millionaire.
Wait a minute. 400,000 is a fucking insult to this family, and we never go in that low.
My job is to limit liability loss.
Do you know how this company saves money? We buy pipe in bulk when demand is low. We buy leases when everybody's selling. We get our trucks below holdback because I go in and drop 10 grand at Rick's Cabaret on the sales manager. We don't save money from bereavement payments to widows of our fucking friends of ours,
now
okay?
they're friends. Oh.
Yeah, they're friends. I went to the girl's wedding, okay? I see your little plan.
As I was saying, my job is to limit liability loss. Everything you touch has liability.
Yeah, well, welcome to the oil business. And let me tell you something. That explosion was an accident, and you fucking know it. And if you come after my son to heal your little bruised ego, next time it won't be, all right?
That a threat?
Yeah, it's a fucking threat.
Tell me, would you say grace?
How about we let the Bible scholar here say it?
Me?
That would be you, yeah.
Dear God, thank you for allowing us to gather and for this wonderful Bonnie and jambalaya.
It's called paella, honey.
Sorry, God, it's paella. Thank you for all the gifts you've given me, my height, my strength, my foot speed. Forgive me for what I do with these old folks. We'll get in more detail with that later. And for introducing me to Ainsley and her lovely family. And I ain't asking for forgiveness about that.
For fuck's sake, amen, dude. God's happy, honey. Let's eat.
Amen.
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 That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, honey, we don't have any plates. You want me to go get some?
You don't use plates with paella. Everyone has a wooden spoon. You just scoop it from the pan.
Oh, I can't reach the pan.
Well, you can reach it if you stand up.
I don't want to eat standing up.
Well, then just sit down after you scooped it.
So every time I want to scoop of that shit, I got to stand up?
That's the tradition.
That's the tradition in Spain, honey. We're in Midland, Texas. In Midland, Texas, folks sit down when they eat.
You don't stand up to eat it. You stand up to get it.
I don't want to stand up at all, okay? I want a fucking plate and I want to scoop some shit on it and fucking eat it like a normal human being.
It's like exercising while you eat, bud.
I try to introduce our family to a little culture, and this is the things that I get.
He doesn't get it. He's never been to Spain.
So the area in front of you is where you eat.
And then the chef gets the center bite.
That's right.
You want lemon?
Oh, please, thank you.
Very exotic. I love lemon.
You have lemon down.
Yeah. Hey, you want to pass me a spoon? I can make you a bite.
I can handle a spoon, Romo.
Happy now? You got your little plate? You feel better?
You know, honey, in Afghanistan, they sit in a circle in the floor and eat with their fucking hands. We gonna do that next week? Here we go.
Dad, how hard is it to eat with a spoon?
How about some fried chicken and some fucking mashed potatoes and gravy? I'm tired of eating shit like Jell-O with fucking
You
chopsticks.
haven't even tried it yet.
They've been pumping oil out of this ground since the 20s. Then in the 80s, it started drying up. By the 90s, it's pretty well played out. This is shale, goes all the way from here to Midland. So just imagine layer after layer, a solid rock slapped on top of one another like slices of bread. And between the slices, well, that's your butter. Just figured that out a few years ago. Now, Chevron spent $53 billion to buy a drilling company to get it out. So we can assume the lease is on 400 wells, but we're gonna have to drill horizontal and we're gonna have to frack it. A deal like that's called a farm out. So we have access to 400 wells. It's gonna cost between $11 and $18 million for each well. We agreed to the first 9, that's $162 million. Now, if we hit on the first 4, that means we're obligated to drill 9 more. If we hit on 4 more, then we're committed to 27. You see where I'm going with that?
I do.
Our deal is that we recoup on strikes to 120%, and then we start revenue sharing. It's a pretty good deal when it's 2% interest, but at 12%, we're bankrupt in a month. It turns out the first 9 are dry holes.
Okay, so what do you want from me?
Well, each strike has to pay for itself, and then it has to pay for the next one. So we got to get ahead of the bank. You have to make a deal that pays for the whole thing on the first home run. Now, Nate here is going to take you through the numbers. Dale will take you through the science. By tomorrow, you'll be a damn expert.
Why new pumps? What's wrong with these?
You mean wells? Too shallow.
How deep do they need to be?
Dale?
Between 10 and 13,000 feet. But you gotta drill at an angle and then you gotta frack it.
Frack it.
You shoot a shit ton of salt water down hole, and you squeeze all that oil out of the fractures. Then you pump it up, separate the water. Technology, it changed the game out here.
Yeah, isn't this the technology that's causing earthquakes in Oklahoma?
There were earthquakes in Oklahoma before fracking, ma'am.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Tommy,
Yeah.
look. You understand, I don't think anyone should be doing this, all right? I think it should be illegal.
Well, then you should have run for Congress instead of getting a job with an oil company.
I have a very hard time advocating for something I believe is wrong.
Says the lawyer. Good and bad don't factor into this, Rebecca. Our great-grandparents built a world that runs on this shit right here. Until it starts running on something else, we gotta feed it, or the world stops. Hey, there is an alternative. You can throw your phone away and trade that Mercedes in for a bicycle or a horse and start hunting for your own food and living in a tent. But you'll be the only one, and it won't make a damn bit of difference. Plus, I hear the moral high ground gets real windy at night.